Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If it's your first time, thank you for tuning in. And thanks to all my followers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's um, watched my other readings, my videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. And please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Today's reading is going to be a past life energy healing reading, and it's for the divine masculine, or any men who are listening or who have tuned in today for this reading. And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. And for all my followers, I just want to tell you that I have made a few changes regarding my readings. All right, so we'll be doing the masculine, okay, and feminine readings on alternative days. All right, and for those viewers, okay, who do not know anything or never heard of past life healing, okay, or energy healing, I should say, past life healing, okay, is done to help clear any past life unwanted energies that may be influencing or causing some form of blockage in your life today. All right, this past life energy may not always belong to you, okay, because it could have been passed on, all right, to you through family DNA or ancestral lineage, all right, or from some people which you um have around you. It could be also family members, okay, and you keep helping them out of the problems which they themselves are creating because of poor judgment and poor choices, okay, and decisions that they've made, okay, and by doing this sort of work, it will help you create your own path, all right, and also to bring more joy, more abundance and blessings, okay, for you in your life, and also to create a better future for yourself, okay. Now, while I was getting ready, okay, to do this reading, Malcolm X. I don't know if you've heard of Malcolm X. Okay, they've actually did a film and also many documentaries about him. All right, but Malcolm X, basically he was into the civil rights movement, Black civil rights movement. Okay, and basically he fought for real justice, peace, and equality. And unfortunately, he was assassinated. Okay, but he was taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who was the founder of the Nation of Islam, okay, which is a religious sect, okay, in America. All right. Now, I know obviously there are some things, okay, some about him leaving what uh, happened, okay, between him and his leader. But the whole point there is that we need to remember him for what he fought for, okay, and not whatever happened between him and his leader, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All right. Um, and if you were to follow or read about Malcolm X, okay, he was all right, because of due to circumstance, a lot of it had to do with, okay, to do with racism, okay, back in the 60s, where like he wanted to become a lawyer, all right, and okay, because of circumstance, um okay, sort his hope was somehow dashed, okay, and then he went, uh he got involved into crime and whatever. Then obviously he was sent to jail, and that's when he, oh, like awakened, and he was able to transform his life, or okay, and then went into the civil right movement, okay. But Now, me being a psychic, all right, I do tap into um celebrities as well as great men of the past. Okay, and Malcolm X is one of them. And the message from I received from Malcolm X, he was to the divine masculine. Any men who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today, he's saying that this is a time to heal. All right, now obviously if you are here or if you are watching, okay, this reading today, to do just that, okay, to sort of heal whatever, like things that you need to overcome, okay, welcome, and that's a good thing. All right, because Malcolm X is saying that right now, okay, we are in this judgment season. Okay, he's also basically his message here was saying that it's time to put your house in order. Okay, it's time to clean up, no more excuses. All right, and when I and the meaning of it's time to put your house in order. Okay, it doesn't always necessarily mean your physical home. Okay, it's all again to do with the body, because our bodies, okay, are the real vessel. Okay, it's the real vessel, the real house that the Most High created. Okay, and he's saying that there's no more excuses. Now, I know, all right, there's other factors at play. It could be if you are, you know, doing any form of anything that, okay, I should say, associated with crime. Okay, if you are indulging in or have any form of toxic behavior like dealing with drugs, alcohol, heavy drinking, okay, and things like that. What he's saying, it's time, okay, it's time to address these issues, okay, and also he is, he did say, all right, yes, it's true that there could be other factors that caused you in the past to do that. It could be to do with childhood trauma. Okay, it could be something that you experienced throughout your early adulthood. Okay, it could also be to do with forms of, or it could be to do with racism, sorry, sexism, poverty. But what he's trying to say, that there is no excuse now, because basically, all right, whatever that's going on now in this world, okay, the spiritual world has already placed judgment, because whatever we do is being recorded. Okay, and it's just going to be time, okay, that whatever judgment that's being passed in the spiritual world is going to come down in the physical world. Okay, and if you were to um study, or if you are interested in like astrology, especially karmic astrology, okay, at the moment, right, there are 5 planets which are in retrograde. Okay, and what it is, all right, when the planets go um its normal route, goes direct, okay, it picks up everything, all our thoughts and actions, okay, and then when the planets go retrograde, it dishes out, and that's what they call karma, because karma is the law of cause and effect. Okay, so we have to be very careful. And what the universe is and the divine is saying is that if you do not uh put your house in order, the universe, okay, is going to do it for you. Okay, and that means you will either be going to either or facing or go into spiritual jail or physical jail. So it's very, very important, all right, that you start getting the healing that you need, the guidance, okay, spiritual guidance. And maybe if have some form of addiction, like drug addiction or alcohol um addiction, okay, that you get the appropriate help, okay, in the physical um world, all right, to do that. But what Malcolm X is saying right now is that, basically, if you do not put your house in order, then you will reap the consequences, and the consequences could be severe. All right, it could be severe. All right, so these are just things, messages that's come from him. All right. And the next reading I'm going to be doing, okay, for the divine masculine, okay, or any men who are interested, I'm going to be doing an inner child healing reading, and that's going to be on a Wednesday, okay, this week, Wednesday. And inner child healing, it just means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, or abandonment that you may have experienced in your past during your childhood. Okay, and then you can use divine messages or guidance, or even spiritual enlightenment to help you um realign, okay, yourself, okay, as you go along life's journey, okay, and also to facilitate personal growth, okay. And it's very, very important, because if we do not do that sort of healing, it could manifest, and it could affect us, and it could, in a way that we could end up, or I should say that it could affect the choices and decisions that we make for our life. So it's very, very important that we do that type of healing. And I also do other healings as well, all right, as well as shadow work. I do inner soul healing, energy healing, and so forth. Okay, but today's reading, okay, is a past life energy healing reading. All right, and what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put the name, all right, of um a video, okay, which one of my mentors, she's also a high priestess like myself. Her name is Daisy Ozen, and she did a video. I think it must have been about 3 or 4 years ago, and it is called Divine Masculine. All right, as something to do with like him either going to spiritual or physical jail. But I'll put the name of the video in the description box, and any decks, crystals, all right, or books that I'm going to mention, okay, throughout the reading, I'll put their names in the description box. So please check it out after listening or watching this reading. Okay, so I'm going to first start with the current moon phase, all right, which is the third quarter moon, all right. And the message for this moon phase, it says, I am re-evaluating the situation. So it's a time to re-evaluate, release what is not serving you, and trust in the universe. Okay, because our life somehow might be out of balance at this time, causing us issues. So it's a good time to hatch a whole new plan or make some necessary changes. All right, for something new and exciting to come in. We need to have faith in ourselves and trust the universe to help us move forward as we go along our life's journey. All right. Now, the planet of the day, okay, is the moon, and the moon is all about perception and intuition in the area of life. The moon rules the zodiac sign Cancer, okay, which represents our deep inner river of emotions, which motivates you, how you experience and express your feelings, and how you nurture, okay. And obviously there is will also be a need for emotional and physical nourishment, okay. And also it's a time where someone in your life might need that as well, okay. And some of the things okay, that you or the affirmation I will say for today, it says, the heart knows what the eyes cannot see. Okay, the heart knows what the eyes cannot see. All right, and the element, the moon sign element today is air, and it represents our thoughts and ideas, which is linked to the crown chakra, which is normally associated with the colors white or purple. The crown chakra is connected to the spirit, to our spiritual connections and beliefs. The crown chakra is linked with the etheric template body aura, which contains information about our past lives and our real life purpose for this lifetime. All right, if you have a birth natal chart, okay, you can check to see how the planet of the day, okay, the moon cycle phases, as well as the moon sign element, how it could affect you, okay, in a negative or positive way. All right, and if you want to know more about um crystals, okay, about karmic astrology, about the birth natal chart, as well as about auras and chakras, I do have videos out on YouTube. So when you have time, or in your spare time, I should say, please check it out. All right. Um, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first use uh this deck to start the reading off with, and this deck is called Sacred Symbols, and it's by Marcella Kroll. Okay, by Marcella Kroll. And I'm just going to select one card from this deck, okay, and um sigils, okay, as well as sacred symbols, okay, are both are very magical, okay, and they can be used as a meditation tool and to give you insight, okay. It could provide clarity, offer healing and protection as you go along through life's journey. All right, so I'm going to select one card from this deck and see what symbol your spiritual team um have for you today, okay, which symbol they would like you to work with if you are interested in sacred symbols. All right. Oh, this one wanted to pop out. Okay. Okay, the symbol that came out, all right, it's represents home. Okay, it represents home. And normally in tarot oracle readings, okay, because it's on a number 10, we normally, and it ends on a zero, so we normally remove the zero, okay, and which will give you the number one, and the number one is all about new beginnings, okay. It could also represent a new opportunity. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop this on the stand and um, just read a bit more on this symbol. So I'm going to be reading from the booklet. All right, so it goes on to say, okay, right, so this symbol, okay, is the morning star. Okay, it's the morning star symbol. Okay, and it goes on to say, you are being guided to come back home to who you truly are. Drawing this card can signal a change in your physical home or sense of where you belong. Pulling this card also symbolizes that wherever or whatever your current situation, you can trust that this moment is in alignment with your higher self. You have not lost your way. You are in fact right on time and on track. Meditate on this symbol to access your higher power when having to make important decisions. You can always orient yourself north to the morning star and be assured that you will make the decision that is in alignment with your highest good. All right. Now, I'll just tell you a little bit about to just go just tell you what it means by um uh this symbol, okay, leading you to the morning star, okay, leading you north to the morning star. Because if you were to study astrology, okay, and you have a birth natal chart, all right, you have the north node and the south node, okay. The south node is all about you know things that we are doing, okay, or saying, all right, and it's not for our highest good, all right. So if you um doing things, okay, to harm yourself, to harm others, okay, you sort of engaging in or toxicity, okay, or have toxic behaviors, addictions, things like that, okay, that is all part of the south node, all right. And the north node, okay, is basically it's all about love, okay. So love for yourself as well as humanity, okay, is all about self-love, self-care, self-worth. And that is what we all, okay, whether you are a man or woman, this is where we should all be leading to. We should all be working our way, all right, towards, okay, if you are not, okay, if you are not, if you're still operating in things, all right, that's not of your highest good, okay, and you are in the south node at the present moment, you need to do what is necessary in order to move from the south node to the north node, okay. So I'm just trying to just tell you basically what it means, okay, by moving towards the north, okay, towards the morning star. All right. Um and I'll just tell you a little bit more about it because it goes on to say the morning star is the brightest star um on the dawn's horizon. It is considered an important spirit and ordered as uh, Krishna by most Pueblo Indians. All right, and just goes on to say the Plains and Great Basin indigenous people honor it as a sign of courage and purity of spirit. All right, so I just want to just to tell you a bit more about this morning star symbol. So this is the sacred symbol, okay, that your spiritual team, okay, including the ancestors. And by the way, Malcolm X, all right, uh, from what I learned, all right, that he is an ascending master, okay, so he is part of the spiritual realm and is here, okay, in spirit to assist us, okay, to keep moving forward if you are already in your north node. And for those viewers, okay, who if you so somehow found out, okay, or that you are in the south node, okay, what Malcolm X is saying is time to move from the south node, sorry, into the north node. All right, right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to just um check to see what energies around the divine masculine today. So I'm going to be using another deck, and it's called Angel Wisdom, and this is by Radley Valentine. So if you're interested in reading for yourself or others, and I'm just going to just check on the energies, all right, around the divine masculine. Any men who are watching or listening to this reading today, And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. um, okay, I'll take these three because these three wanted to come out. So I'm going to just take the three. Okay, so the first energy that's coming out, okay, it's three of water. So let me just double check this, please, because this is I'm just trying to get used to this deck here. So let me just see, because I don't want to give you the. Okay, sorry, it's three of air, three of air, and this and air, okay, is associated with our ideas and our thoughts, okay, in the area of life, okay, and this is from Archangel Azrael, okay, so it's three of air, in other words, three of swords, okay, and it goes on to say, her great sadness that will heal with time, let go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing, misunderstandings, being there for those in need. All right, so um, it's all about this. Again, reading is a past life healing energy reading, okay, and the message from Archangel Azrael, okay, he's the angel to do with or he deals with uh transitioning and transformation, so we can become better versions of ourselves. All right, so um here is probably a message from him, because he's saying that great sadness that will heal in time. So if you've experienced any form of trauma, okay, or any sadness at some point in your life, okay, it's saying that um uh, this sadness will heal in time, and it's a good time to get the healing that you need in order. And and one of the ways you can do that, you could start to do that, is by letting go of the past. Okay, and forgiveness is a very important part, okay, of the healing process. Okay, so first of all, forgive yourself, and maybe, if you can, have the courage to ask the Most High, the divine spiritual, your spiritual team, to be able to give you the courage to forgive whoever has caused you this pain. All right, and it goes on to say, because life is all about lessons, okay, about healing, evolving, and it goes on to, and it's also about spiritual growth, okay, and he's trying to tell us that uh, uh, personal growth comes with challenges, whether um, there is, if it's good or bad. All right, and also it's a time to heal any misunderstandings and being there for those in need. Okay, I'll just use a bigger stand. Okay, and the second one, okay, this is Queen of Earth. Okay, and this is from Archangel Michael. Okay, it's four pentacles, and there it just goes on. It's just giving a bit of advice that whatever messages that come, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so this one is from Archangel Michael. He's just going on to say, because he represents the root chakra, which is all to do with our secure financial stability, as well as our security in the area of life. Okay, and he's just going on to say that encouraging us to manage our resources widely. Okay, um, uh, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be money, but obviously that's one of those things, okay, including in this message, to do to manage our resources wisely, whether it's money, time, or emotions. Also, if you have a business, it's the time to make smart business decisions. Um, and also seeing things as black or white, okay, and also being charitable. All right, so this message is from Archangel Michael. All right, and I'm just going to just read on the third one, and this one is from Archangel Jeremiel. Okay, and this is five of fire. Okay, and in traditional tarot, okay, it will be five of wands, and it goes on to say conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. So there may be a chance that you might be experiencing that at this present moment. Sorry. And it goes on to say, Jeremiah is just asking that to walk away from drama, okay, unless the situation is really worth your time. He's also encouraging you to stand up for yourself, okay, and it just goes on to say, okay, um this is also represents this card, okay, represents ambitious people, because fire, okay, the element fire is all about our passions and our desires, okay. Right, so okay, so I'm going to begin uh the past life healing process, okay, by using this deck, and it's called Past Life Energy, and it's by Sandra and Taylor, okay. And I'm going to pick three cards from this deck. Very beloved ancestors, areas would you like? Very beloved ancestors. Okay, so wow, the three messages, okay, um the areas, okay, that the ancestors, okay, areas that um you may need uh to do healing, okay, or the area that you may need to do some healing, okay, is one to do with sorry, abandonment. And it goes on to say feelings of unworthiness, rejection. All right. So you might have, experienced that, um, you know, either through your childhood, or also, um, you know, part of your early teenage years, or something that you might have also experienced during your adulthood. All right. So this is the first one, abandonment. All right. The second one, it says self-doubt, self-doubt. Okay. And the third one, okay, this message is from Zadkiel, okay, from Archangel Zadkiel. Okay. What I should have done, I should have just read. All right, but anyway, I can just read it from there. Okay, so the first message is about abandonment, and it goes on, as I said earlier, that it's feelings of unworthiness, rejection. The second one, okay, is in regards to self doubt, and it's about feelings of inadequacy. And the third one is from Archangel Zadkiel, okay, and it goes on to say compassion, freedom, and forgiveness, okay, and these are probably things that once we've healed or on the process of healing, okay, that we can look forward to. All right. Now, the number 4, okay, on the first card, abandonment. Okay, in tarot oracle readings, is all about structure, stability, and manifestation. And in order for us to do that, okay, we probably need to heal that area of our life, or of not feeling so that, like, so that we don't somehow feel that in order for us to have something, to create something new, or that if we want new love, okay, or more blessings to come in our life, is for us, we need to sort of move from that negative mindset, okay, to feel that we're not worthy of a new love, um, more abundance, more blessings to come into our life. All right. Or we feel that there's no point pursuing maybe a new sort of love relationship, because we have thinking that, okay, because of what we've experienced in the past, so we'll feel that, okay, if we go towards, or maybe if we are thinking about, or if that has popped into our idea, sorry, that we'll think that, okay, there's no point doing so, because we're going to somehow feel rejected. Okay, so we need to move from this negative mindset as well. Okay, as we're always having self-doubt, okay, about whatever it is that we want to pursue in life. All right, because there at the bottom it goes on to say feelings of inadequacy. All right, and this is on a number 10. Okay, so when you remove so actually we have two tens there, okay? And again, when you remove the zero, which is one, is all to do with new beginnings, okay, new opportunities, okay? And maybe this is what is causing a blockage, okay? Because maybe you might feel, okay, maybe it might have come somehow, you might have an idea of maybe it's like going on your own, starting a new business, but because of this self-doubt, it could be something that you've carried on from since your childhood, and as a result, it's blocking you, okay, from moving forward to to your true destiny, which is probably to be a business owner. All right. And that's where this comes in, okay? Because when you add the two numbers together, so number 41, it's 5. And 5 in tarot oracle readings is all about change, okay? All right. It also represents instability and conflict, okay? So as I said, with all this self-doubt, okay, feelings of unworthiness, okay, it could create an internal conflict, okay, and this as a result is causing you instability, okay. And now, all right, Archangel Zachiel is coming to you today, all right, to say that you need to change, okay. And in order for you to change, okay, this healing has to occur, all right. This healing has to occur, and which will help you change your mindset. All right. So you have a more positive way of thinking about yourself in order to move forward. All right. So I'm just going to now refer to the booklet and see what else, or what can be done, okay, or what you can do, I should say, in order to help you, okay, with when in regards to abandonment and also self doubt. Okay, so it goes on to say, and this is in regards to abandonment. It says, past lives of abandonment can carry deep emotional scars that often repeat in present patterns of rejection. You may have been abandoned by your parent, a spouse, or your family. You may have even been ostracized by an entire community. Whatever form the past life situations may have taken, the energetic influences play out in feelings of inadequacy and continuing expectations of being rejected. But no matter what has happened in the past, either in this life or in previous lives, you now have the power to release this karmic trend. The first steps comes with learning how to truly accept yourself. You are a valuable internal being who deserves your own high regard. And it goes on to say, if this card falls near the self-doubt card, this is an especially important life lesson. After all, repeated rejection results in the false assumption that you are unworthy. Nothing could be further from your internal and divine truth, which pre existed all physical lifetimes. You are a child of God, and by virtue of your divine legacy, you are unlimited in value, power, and deserving. It's time to embrace the truth now. The more you connect with your radiant true self, the more others will too. Wow. So it actually, covered the second card really that came out, which is all about self-doubt. Okay, and one of the ways, okay, that you can um shift, okay, from this way of thinking, it says aggressively release the kind of thinking that causes you to reject yourself and replace it with self-encouragement and acceptance. Write about the real value, power, and deserving that comes from the spiritual truth of your internal soul, not from others' mistreatment or misinformation. Whenever you pass a mirror, stop for a moment and affirm that you can see, feel, and sense the radiant light of your own eternal spirit. Okay, and the affirmation to the card, okay, in regards to abandonment, it says that which you could say to yourself and believe it. You could say, I am worthy of being loved and accepted. I choose to love and accept myself, and I attract others who will return those energies to me. Wow, this is such powerful message. And what I'm going to do, even though it covered all right, some aspects to self-doubt, but I'm still going to go ahead and read, okay, what additional messages, okay, they have in regards to self-doubt, okay, which is feelings of inadequacy. Nearly everyone has had some kind of past life drama that made them feel insecure. In most cases, this difficult experience comes from mistreatment by past life parents, and unfortunately, that pattern tends to repeat through many lifetimes. So, if you've had hurtful, demanding, or dismissive parents or authority figures in this life, it's likely that you received that same treatment in past lives, often by the very same people. This negative energy becomes coded in your own self view, causing you to criticize yourself, worry about what people think, and even loathe yourself for any number of reasons. This karmic pattern cannot stand. No matter how severely you've been treated, none of that misinformation represents your truth. It's time to clear this inner karmic darkness and return to the light of your true eternal value, power, and worthiness. And you know what? By just reading this, it's just this. symbol, it just comes to mind when it comes to home. Okay, so it's all about sort of finding yourself again. Okay, that's why it goes on to say, um, to clear this inner karmic darkness. Okay, which is abandonment and self doubt and feeling thinking negative about yourself. Okay, and to sort of embrace, okay, your and to find your inner eternal value, power, and worthiness. Okay, and it goes on to say, you must choose this loving perception of yourself if you want to shed both the negative energy and the difficult consequences it brings. All right, and some of the things that the or exercise, okay, or in ways that you can do that, it says whenever a person comes in with hurtful or dismissive parents, the major life lesson is to learn how to love, accept, and encourage yourself. You might have never been shown exactly how to do that, but now, as an adult, you have the option and the power to learn. You are a valuable child of God, and it's time to reclaim your internal self esteem. Release the untrue influences of the past and aggressively intervene on any self criticism, even if you believe it to be true. Become your own loving parent and your own best friend. Let go of the old lies and know that you're worthy of your own self love. Okay, and the affirmation to the second card in regards to self doubt, which you could say out and believe it, it says, I release toxic conclusions from the past. I am free to choose what I believe about myself and the world. All right, and I'm just going to quickly read more on the card, okay, that on regarding compassion, freedom, and forgiveness. And this was from Archangel Zakiel. And Archangel Zakiel, you can call on him, okay, to help heal any past life pain, trauma, okay, you may have suffered in your during your childhood or even through adulthood. You can call on Archangel Zakiel. All right, so I'm just going to quickly read more on this message. Okay, so it goes on to say, okay, Zadkiel is an angel of mercy, benevolence, and compassion. Okay, is he also goes on to say it's important to understand what karmic forgiveness is. Many people think they can only forgive by trying to mentally send the negative treatment they've received. So they silence their valid feelings of hurt, anger, rejection, and even betrayal. Okay, but he says if you're still holding on to those feelings, even if you're not conscious of it, then you haven't released the karmic connection. Okay, and he goes on to say you may have mentally forgiven the person, but there are still plenty of energetic strings attached. Okay, and the book goes on to say, self forgiveness is also key in shifting karmic energy for the very same reasons we can be so hard on ourselves, filled with self judgment, criticism, and even self loathing. These strong emotions can follow us throughout lifetimes if we don't release them and forgive others now, forgive ourselves now. This calls for our journaling as well, but in this case, okay, it goes on to say that we could write some loving, forgiving, and encouraging letters to ourselves, and also you can get out any negative feelings also, but always close each entry with a tender statement of unconditional self-love and an acknowledgement of your own divine, internally worthy nature. And the affirmation, okay, which you could say, all right, and that's towards Archangel Zakiel. You could say, I call on Zakiel to help me love and accept myself just as I am. I release and forgive any old negative energy I may be carrying, I am free to live a truly happy life. Okay, so this is something that you could say. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading so far, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, because it does help the channel and it is very much appreciated. Okay, and thank you for tuning in. um okay, so before I go on to the next step, all right, I just want to, if you are interested in crystals, okay, I'm just going to show you a few, okay, that you can use um as part of your healing or part of the healing process. All right, so first of all, if you are interested in working with the moon cycles and phases, okay, then I've got three I'd like to show you. I've got peach moonstone, I've got rainbow moonstone, this is black moonstone. All right, and as well moon, the moon, okay, is also the planet of the day. Okay, so again, you could also work with them, okay, in regards to the planet of the day. And the moon sign element, okay, is air, okay, which is linked to our thoughts and ideas, okay, and this is a very good crystal. Okay, it helps to balance mind, body and spirit. Is a very good crystal for the mind. All right, and it's called amethyst. It's a very powerful protective crystal. Okay, all right, and if you are interested, again, as I should say, working with crystals, okay, and you want them to help you, okay, as part of your past life healing process, I'm going to show you a few. Okay, so some crystals, okay, which are associated with just past life healing. Okay, I've got labradorite. This one is rhyolite. This is another very popular one, okay? And this is also good for karmic clearing. It's Damburite, and I've got here malachite. Okay, it's known as a stone for transformation. Okay, it can help you to sort of heal, okay, past life wounds. All right, and also to help you transform into being a better version of yourself. Okay, this one is called malachite. Very good stone, and it's also a stone known for new beginnings as well. All right. Now, these two I'm going to show you, all right? It's you can use them for past life healing work as well as soul retrieval. Soul retrieval is if you feel that you've experienced something, okay, recently or in the past, and you feel part of yourself or part of your soul has been lost into a situation. I'm going to show you two. So this first one is black onyx. This is black onyx. Okay, and this one is called tangerine quartz. Okay, tangerine quartz. And when it comes to um past life, inner child, inner soul healing, I'm going to show you a few. Okay, this one is a very good stone. Okay, all of them are good, but some of them, this one in particular, is very good for like um uh any form of um child life, trauma, or pain, including sexual abuse. All right. This one is called Smithsonite. Smithsonite. This is called I annualite. Annualite. This one is rhodonite, and this one is paradot. Okay, and to let me just see which other ones. Okay, and for past life shadow work, I'm going to show you two which you can use. Okay, and shadow work is all about like sort of receiving uh, uh inner wisdom and hidden knowledge about who you are. Okay, it's all about doing some form of introspection about yourself, you as an individual. Okay, and where you need to make changes to become a better version of yourself. Okay, I've got this one is very good for letting go of the past. This one is called rutilated quartz, and this one is called iolite. Okay, and please check the description box for all the crystals, books, okay, and decks which have used today for this past life energy healing reading. All right, and last but not least, okay, for past life um healing, okay, past life family DNA or ancestral lineage. Okay, I'm just going to show you um three. Okay, I've got this one is golden healer. Okay, I've got bloodstone. Okay, the name says it all. Okay, all right, bloodstone. And then you've got this one is called petalite. Okay, and as well, which I always would like, okay, um to highlight, okay, if you want to do, okay, and obviously um life is all about I should say love. Okay, it should be about love. All right, based on love, the north node. Okay, if you do study astrology, all right, and you have a birth natal chart, okay, and it's all about, if you think you are in the south node and you want to move, okay, towards the north node, okay, which is based on love. It's all about self-love, self-care, self-worth, okay, also love for humanity. Okay, this is rose quartz. Okay, rose quartz is a known for stone of unconditional love. All right, and this one, okay, is in tumblestone form. All right, and this one is in raw form. Okay, rose quartz. I think everyone should have rose quartz. Okay, everyone should have a rose quartz, to be honest with you, because it's all about love. It's all about self-love, self-care, self-worth. Okay, and also love for the divine and for humanity. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to select um I think I'm going to use this deck. Okay, next. This one is called um the Angel Guide, and see what additional messages, okay, the angels have for you. Okay. Angels. Oh, this one wants to come out. This one. Let me just shuffle this one. Okay, so I think three wanted to come out. So I'll just go with the first. The first one, it goes on to say, uh, courage and bravery. Okay, the second one that came out, it goes on to say transformation. Okay, and also transformation is very much linked to, like uh becoming a better version of ourselves. Okay, but we need to do the healing in order to do that, and we can call on Archangel Zachiel. Okay, and the third one, it says ask and receive. Ask and receive. Okay, so let me just quickly read on these cards. All right. Okay, so the first message here, okay, in regards to courage and bravery, it says, you have the heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So, call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Wow. So this so the angels here, okay, this message from the angels is very much associated, okay, with whatever messages that came out, okay, is they're just giving you that courage, okay, an inner strength, okay, to help make those changes, okay, which is necessary at this. And this obviously was a message from, again, from Malcolm X, all right, earlier, okay, before I did the reading, what messages he was bringing to the divine masculine, any men who are watching or listening to this reading today. All right, it's very important, and okay, and the angels are encouraging, giving you that inner strength. You can call on them for that inner strength, all right, to make those necessary changes. Okay, it's not going to be easy, all right, and obviously, okay, you might have to end up being in that sort of like five of fire energy, because here the message earlier on, okay, was going on about that, and Archangel Jeremiah was saying that you will need, okay, there will be um, conflict, okay, people, there will be hostilities, you may face hostilities, okay, from people, because you are now trying to make those changes in the life to give you more peace of mind, okay. There's going to be, you will face hostilities, but at the end of the day, Archangel Jeremiah says that you need to stand on your beliefs and stand your ground, okay, so that you can make those necessary changes in your life, okay. And that's why this other message came out, okay, in regards to transformation. All right, so I'm just going to read quickly on that, okay, and it goes on to say, so please bear with me. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helping, or I should say, not no longer helpful to you, and to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and debris from your world, You welcome in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You are moving away from stagnancy or the feeling of being held back, and are taking the heavy energies of your life and making them light so that you can fully embrace who you were born to be. All right. So it goes on, it just tells you, okay, like and advises, it gives you some form of advice, okay, what to do, okay, in order for this transformation to take place. All right. um so as I said, it's a good time, okay, if you want to heed the warning from Malcolm X, to start um moving away from negative energies or people, places, things, okay, that's holding us back, all right, in order to sort of move towards the north node, okay, which is all about love. All right. And then um the last card that came out, it says ask and receive. So again, I mean, the previous messages that we got is all up is also, okay, asking for not just guidance in the physical world, okay, but also um you know um receiving guidance from our spiritual team as well, okay, in the spiritual realm, okay, as well as we could also call on the divine. All right. And the most popular, um, oldest way of doing this, okay, or ritual, I would say, is okay. And as I said earlier, sorry about that, that um, one of the oldest ways, okay, we can do that is prayer. Okay. So, and I'm just going to read quickly on this card. It goes on to say, ask and you shall receive. Your angel guide wants you to know that help is available. You are being encouraged to shift your perceptions and recognize that even in the most difficult of circumstances, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need, it is available to you now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that you may have been blocking support by saying no to the things you wanted to say yes to, and ask you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that light you up, you usher increased levels of support into your life. All right. So again, it's all about um asking, all right, the angels, your the spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, for assistance. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, um I'm going to use the last deck, and it's called the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck, and this is by Heather Askinosi. Okay, and these cards, okay, came from this deck. Okay, it's called the Angel Guide, and it's by Carl Gray. If you're interested in um reading for yourself or for others, all right. So okay, and before I select one card from this deck, I just want to just um recommend a few books here. So if you are interested in, okay, working with archangels, okay, or angels or other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm, okay, I would like to recommend this book. All right. Sorry you can't see the title of the book. Okay, it's called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. All right, and you can also call on angels to not only to heal, but to help you manifest, okay, or create or bring more blessings and abundance in your life. All right. And if you are interested in working with crystals, all right, I'd like to recommend these two books. They're by the same author. Okay, I've got this one. It's called The Crystal Bible, and it's by Judy Hall. And the second one is called Manifesting with Crystals. Okay, and it's, it just helps you to attract more abundance, wellness, and happiness in your life. Okay, so this is by Judy Hall, by the same author of the Crystal Bible. All right, so what I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to select one card from this deck and see which additional crystal. Okay, it might be one of those that that I've mentioned, to help you if you are interested in working or meditating or just having them around your home. All right, so maybe whatever one that they're recommending, I might have mentioned it throughout. I'm sorry, throughout the reading, but you know, ooh, this one wanted to pull out. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, what? Ooh. Okay. And it goes on. The message of the card, it says, get up, get moving. Okay, so the message, it says, get up, get moving. Okay, you can use it to help heal uh, past life, okay, family DNA, or um, assess sorry ancestral lineage. Okay, so if there's anything, because as I said, earlier on, okay, this reading is not only to clear break you know generational curses, okay, cycles, okay, but also to clear away any negative past life energies, okay. And these are things, as I said, that could have been passed down, okay, to us through family DNA or ancestral lineage. All right, so and then it obviously could have festered in this lifetime, so it's very important that we do that. All right, and so this is what, as I said, I'm just showing you again what this stone looks like. All right, in physical form. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to just read a bit more, okay, in regards to this crystal. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay, so the message here, it says, get up, get moving. Movement is momentum. It is a life force crucial to maintaining a healthy mind, body, and soul. In addition to just feeling better, when we are physically active, our mind is clearer, our mood is brighter, and our spirit is energized. Even on days when it seems hard, stand up and get your blood pumping. You might be surprised at how quickly movement can recharge you. Set specific goals to better serve the needs of your physical body and stay motivated to achieve them. Once you take the first step, kinetic energy will kick in and soon you'll be off and running. Okay, and some of the core questions, okay, it's just asking you to ask yourself, okay, maybe in your spare time. Okay, it goes on to say, where does movement and activity place in the list of your priorities? What is getting in the way of being active? How can you incorporate movement into your daily life? Okay, and the crystal action affirmation for today, it says, joyous movement energizes me. Today, do one thing that gets your blood pumping. All right? Okay. Hi, yeah. So if you do enjoy, okay, watching this reading, okay, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. And once again, I'd like to thank all my supporters, all my viewers, all my subscribers, anyone that's tuned into my channel, who have watched my other readings, um, videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. Okay, and if you once again did enjoy listening, watching this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.